these these are, in my opinion, out of the movies that I own, some of the most underrated films. And I'm not going to go and do this in any order, but here's one that I think everybody can enjoy. The movie is called Bounty Killer. The world is in a wasteland, run to the ground by corporations who care about nothing but profit. Their selfishness has laid waste to society, and they must pay. A special breed of outlaws set out to e- exact vengeance from these white collar criminals, and they dispatch their victims in the most creative and bloody ways possible. Top assassin Mary Death is as beautiful as she is lethal, but her man rival, the mysterious Drifter, is setting the bar pretty high in this vicious game of revenge. Um, a lot of killing in it. Uh, it's a budget film, low budget film, which kind of reminds me of a little bit of Doomsday in it. Uh, some it's in a sort of a post-apocalyptic world, and it's in the year 2042. CEOs are making a killing. It's time to return the favor. So I was kind of on the edge on whether or not I wanted to get this movie, but a couple of people were looking at it at the pawn shop, and I was like, well, I'll pick it up. So obviously, I own this. Next up is a Quentin Tarantino film. Well, he presents the film. The guy who actually directed it is one of the main characters. His name is Larry Bishop. The movie is called Hellride. From executive producer Quentin Tarantino, Grindhouse presents in Death Proof, and writer-director Larry Bishop of Mad Dog Times comes this lean, mean mayhem machine fully loaded with bikers, babes, and booze. Michael Madsen, one of my favorite actors, from Kill Bill 1 and 2, and Eric Balfour, TV's 24, and legendary Easy Rider Dennis Hopper are part of a wild motorcycle gang bent on avenging the death of one of their own, with Vinnie Jones from The Condemned as the crazed arrow-wielding rival gang leader. Hellride is a savagely enjoyable good time where the women are hot and the bikers are even hotter and the action never stops. A good flick. I never heard of it, and I got this before I got Django Unchained. And I liked the movie a lot. I thought it was really good. There was a lot of classic Tarantino in it. So I own that film. One of my other favorite movies with a twisty ending, it's a horror flick, Evidence. I saw a trailer for it on one of my other DVDs, and I had to go online to buy this one. Detective Burkus, Rana Mitchell from Silent Hill, and Reese Stephen Moyer from True Blood are desperately hunting for answers as to why five people are brutally murdered at an abandoned gas station in the middle of the desert. The only evidence they have is captured video footage found the victims' cameras and cell phones. As the mystery unfolds, it becomes chillingly clear that the killer is taunting the investigators, and the way to end this bloody reign of terror is to decipher the deadly puzzle before he kills again. The back is sort of misleading. It's a little different than what you'd anticipate. However, still a good film, still underrated. So that's Evidence. And this one, I've got to say, was a disappointment in the box office. And it took them 2 years for this to release on DVD in the States. It is a Guy Ritchie film. Guy Ritchie films fans out there? Probably not. Hopefully there are. This one, if you liked Rock and Rolla, if you liked Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, or Snatch, then I think you'll enjoy this film, Revolver. This movie came out in 2006. It wasn't released to the States, I don't believe, until 2007, but this says 2006 on the back of it, so maybe I got a jewel here. Well, the movie is a jewel. Mind-blowing action flick. Guy Ritchie is back at the top of his game. Now, this was, like I said, it wasn't too popular in the box office. Revolver is populated with Guy Ritchie's Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Classic breed of fast-talking, sharp-suited gangsters, but with a psychological twist that your mind may not be able to handle. Jason Statham from Transporter and Transport 2 is Jake Green, uh, a grifter who vows revenge against Matcha, Ray Liotta from Goodfellas, the ferocious crime boss who sent him to prison. After taking Matcha down in a game of chance, Matcha puts out a hit on Jake. Now caught between a gun and a hard place, Jake finds himself protected by two vicious loan sharks, Vincent Pastor and Andre Benjamin, who make him an offer he can't refuse. This movie is without a doubt one of the best movies I had ever seen in my life. It is, in fact, one of my favorites. I like this movie a lot. I got this on eBay at a good price. The case isn't as good as shape if I'd liked it to be in. I'm pretty sure that might have been my fault. I hope not. But either way, I left good feedback. Disc was in mint condition. I got to watch this several times. I never get sick of it. And it does leave you with some interesting questions about your psychology. And it's a good flick. If you like Jason Statham, you're not going to see a whole lot of his martial arts. Sorry to tell you. But you're going to see a gritty film. It is, in fact, mind-blowing. And the things that are discussed are just, oh my God. And I want people to watch this movie. I recommend buying it, but I don't think it's in print anymore. So if you can't buy this film brand new, go on eBay. Go get yourself your Guy Ritchie film, setup. Your gear for Guy Ritchie. Your movies, including, of course, the Sherlock Holmes films, which I enjoyed. I own both those as well. I don't feel that they were underrated as these films are, but they're still good films. So, my recommendations for underrated films, probably find them online. You guys probably downloading it. But, yeah, I recommend them. And these are like different breeds of films. They really are. And I feel that these films were very underrated and quite possibly underappreciated.